Alright, settle down everyone, we've got some breaking news here. Nico Paz is staying at Real Madrid for the foreseeable future. The club has blocked his move to Premier League side Tottenham Hotspur. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at why Real Madrid made this decision, how it affects both teams, and what it means for the future of this exciting young prospect. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so here's the deal. Real Madrid has reportedly blocked any potential transfer of highly rated midfielder Nico Paz to Spurs. According to insider sources, Los Blancos sees him part of their future project and wants him to stay until 2026. Now, before we dive into the details, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the latest transfer news and football updates. And while you're at it, hit that like button because it really helps us out. Also, stick around until the end to find out how you can win some cool prizes. Alright, back to the transfer saga. So who exactly is Nico Paz, and why are Real Madrid so keen on keeping him at the club? Well, let me break it down for you. Born on November 3, 2004, Paz is an 18-year-old Spanish midfielder who has risen through the ranks of Real Madrid's youth academy. He's known for his creativity, composure, and ability to unlock defenses with his precise passing range. At such a young age, he has already made quite a name for himself and has become one of the most exciting prospects in Spain. Real Madrid's decision to block his move to Spurs shows that they have a lot of faith in his abilities and are confident that he can make a significant contribution to the first team in the coming years. In fact, they were so convinced of his potential that they very reportedly offered him a new contract extension to keep him at the Santiago Bernabéu until 2026. This is a clear indication of the club's long-term vision and their commitment to developing young players. So why is Real Madrid so determined to keep hold of this young sensation? Well, there are several reasons. Firstly, Paz is seen as a key part of the club's future. The management believes that he has the talent and the mentality to become a world-class player, and they want him to be the face of the team for years to come. By tying him down to a new long-term contract, Real Madrid ensures that they can continue to benefit from his skills and leadership. Secondly, the club has a proud history of promoting youth players into the first team, and Paz is no exception. Many legendary players have come through the ranks at Real Madrid and gone on to achieve great things, both for the club and for their country. The club's youth academy is widely regarded as one of the best in the world, and Paz is seen as the next in line to carry on that tradition. Finally, Real Madrid knows that they face stiff competition from other top European clubs for young talent. By offering Paz a new contract and blocking his move to Spurs, they send a message to other clubs that they mean business and are not afraid to fight hard to keep hold of their best players. Alright, so now that we've covered why Real Madrid is so determined to keep hold of Paz, let us take a look at how this decision impacts Spurs and whether they lines be able to find another suitable replacement. Now, it is no secret that Spurs has been on the lookout for a new creative midfielder, and Paz was seen as the perfect fit for their system. However, with Real Madrid blocking his move, they'll have to explore other options. Fortunately, the transfer window still has some time left, and there are plenty of talented players available. The key for Spurs will be to identify a player who not only has the technical skills to excel in the Premier League, but also fits the team's philosophy and can form a strong connection with their existing players. While Paz would have been an excellent addition to the squad, Spurs should remain calm and patient in their search for a new midfielder and ultimately make a decision that benefits the team as a whole. Alright, so now that we've explored the impact of this transfer on both Real Madrid and Spurs, it's time to hear what you have to say. What do you think of Real Madrid's decision to block Nico Paz's move to Spurs? Do you think he'll become a star at the club? And what do you expect from him in 2026? Sound off in the comments below. While you're at it, let us take a quick moment to look at some of the comments from our previous video to see what fans are saying about this transfer saga. Now, many fans have praised Real Madrid for having the vision to build a team for the future instead of just focusing on winning now. They appreciate that the club is investing in young talent and giving them the opportunity to develop into world-class players. Some fans have even joked that Real Madrid is becoming like a youth academy rather than a senior team because of the number of talented youngsters coming through the ranks. However, not all fans are convinced that Nico Paz will become a star at Real Madrid. Some believe that he needs to go out on loan to gain experience and playing time elsewhere before he can make a real impact at the club. They argue that sitting on the bench for Real Madrid for another 2 years won't help him develop, and he needs to be playing regular football to improve. Others have criticized Real Madrid for letting go of so many young players in recent times, including players like Martin Odegaard and Takefusa Kubo, who have gone on to become stars at their respective clubs. These fans worrying that Nico Paz could have been another player lost to the club's system and urge Real Madrid to hold on to more of their promising youngsters. As for Spurs fans, many feel disappointed that Nico Paz won't be joining them, but they respect Real Madrid's decision and understand that the player ultimately wants to stay at the Bernabéu. Some fans have even expressed interest in other young players who might be available in the transfer window to urge the club to focus on signing players who are open to joining Spurs. Overall, the reaction to Nico Paz's future at Real Madrid has been mixed. While many fans admire the club's long-term vision and commitment to developing young players, others have their doubts about whether he can succeed at the club. Only time will tell whether Nico Paz becomes a star at Real Madrid or if he ends up being another promising youngster who never fulfilled his potential. Well, folks, it's time for my final thoughts. So here's the deal. I think Real Madrid's decision to block Nico Paz's move to Spurs is a bold statement of their intent to become a dominant force in European football once again. They're not just focused on winning now, but they're rebuilding a team for the future, and they believe that Nico Paz is a key part of that vision. The club's faith in his abilities is evident in their willingness to tie him down to a new long-term contract and block his move to another club. By doing so, they're sending a message to other clubs that they mean business and are not afraid to fight hard to keep hold of their best players. It is a shrewd move that shows the club's commitment to developing young talent and ensuring that they have a bright future ahead of them. And while some may question the decision to let go of a potentially world-class player, only time will tell whether it proves to be a masterstroke or a missed opportunity. Alright folks, that's a wrap on today's video. Thanks for tuning in and make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think will win the Champions League this year? And what do you expect from Nico Paz in the future? Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more. And don't forget to follow us on social media for all the latest updates. Until next time, folks, stay tuned and keep watching.